Hello, welcome to episode 57 of Sorry for the Delay. I'm your editor, Mia. This week, the boys are celebrating Halloween with an episode full of ghost stories, special guests, and haunting new music. Bust out your favorite Halloween candy, or maybe slip into a fun costume and enjoy the show. Happy Halloween from all of us here at Sorry for the Delay.
Hello and welcome to Sorry for the Delay, episode 57. This is Halloween, Joshua. Well, this is the week of Halloween, I should say. We're, a few days early, but hey, why not celebrate now with us? Joshua, happy Halloween! I hope you're doing well, my guy. Speaking of how you're doing well, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Normally, we start and Joshua kind of has a story, like something that happened to him at some point in the day, but I don't have a story today. I guess just in general, I feel good. I'm it's kind of cool that Halloween is coming, but I'm also sad that Halloween's going. So it's kind of a love-hate relationship with the time of this time of the year. So, but I'm doing well. Yes.
Wonderful, Joshua. That makes me happy, dude. That makes me really happy. I'm also kind of sad though, because Halloween is leaving us. I mean, I enjoy the spooky season and I enjoy everything about the spooky season. It just fills a void in my heart that can't be filled. It's just,
I can see that.
Times.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's good times. Anyways, Joshua, as we do with every episode here, what is in your cup today? Do you have anything interesting, or are you just doing something simple and basic and just make the people sad? You just got a cup of whiskey again. Is that what's going on?
No, because because last week Freddie fingered me so well. I decided to go with another bloody Freddie's finger right here, which is, basically.
So you did just put whiskey into a cup.
Whiskey into a cup with a little bit of that colorful grenadine. I may have splashed some lime in here as well, but it was a good little drink. I mean, what can I say? Like, if something's not broken, like the wheel, the wheel's not broken. Why do they keep trying to reinvent it? I don't know. Very I know true. We're trying to go to Mars and shit, but when shit's not broken, when it tastes good, stop. Just go with what you like. So that's what I'm doing today. I got that going on. What about you? Do you got something special? This is the Halloween episode.
Joshua,
did you mix it up?
My poor young Joshua. Joshua, have made something spectacular again in my cup. Everybody, this here is my zombie cup again. I'm facing it the right direction this time. It's beautiful. Severed head.
Yeah.
And inside my zombie head, Joshua, there are some ice cubes in the shape of jack-o'-lanterns. You can't see them. Mia will put a picture right here in front of me. Thank you, Mia. But surrounding those jack-o'-lantern pumpkins, Joshua, is a zombie. It is a zombie cocktail inside of a zombie head. The beauty of it all, buddy. And again, this was another cocktail created by the lovely people over at BJ Reynolds. Somewhere, right? Here. Here it is. This little bad boy right here, this little guy, is all the way inside this little guy in the cup right here. And this is delicious, Joshua. This is 2 ounces, well, this is not 2 ounces of rum, but this is the mixer that you'd use for that. But there's 2 ounces of rum and then 2 ounces of a 151 rum. So it is basically everything that you want in a zombie cocktail: grapefruit juice, pink grapefruit juice, lime juice, pomegranate, bitters, all of the fun stuff that's inside there, inside Jesus. that little glass bottle. It's wonderful. Highly recommend. But you got to be careful because they're very strong. And after 3 of these and waiting for Joshua, things might get weird. So I'm just putting that out there now. It's Halloween week. It's my favorite time of year. So I'm just throwing it out there.
I don't know if anybody heard that, but Sean's voice literally cracked when he said it's going to get weird.
Sometimes.
So it's already getting weird with that said, yeah.
I can't help who I am as a person, all right? I can only do things that make me happy. Just throwing it out there. Also, my hands smell like chicken mole, which is delicious.
I don't know what that has to do with Halloween, but if chicken mole is what you're doing on Halloween, I guess that's some good shit. I've had that too. It's good.
It is good, Joshua. Hey, before we start, I got a formal complaint with you now.
Oh,
this is the Halloween episode.
What did I do now? What the hell?
This is the Halloween episode, and you, sir, are not dressed up as anything. For the audio listeners, Joshua is just in a basic sweater, doing absolutely nothing festive.
This is not a basic sweater, okay? How dare you call this sweater
sorry
basic?
For the delay Halloween limited edition release, which is still not available on the site yet. This will probably be available next year when we can actually produce it. But that's a little preview of it. I'm still very upset that you didn't dress up as anything. It's very disappointing. And for those of you listening as well, I am dressed up, but you wouldn't know that because you can't see it. And for those of you watching on YouTube, you don't know that either. I'm dressed up. Yes.
He's lying. He's not dressed up. Don't believe this guy. And if you think I'm lying, you got to come over to YouTube because you get to see this guy just wearing, he's got his black shirt on. He's got his custom Sorry for the Delay shirt on. So
he wishes.
But yeah,
he fucking wishes. I'm still disappointed. What's the reasoning behind not dressing up, Joshua? Other than not having time.
Honestly, I've never really been one to dress up. I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why I haven't been a big go out and buy a costume kind of thing. I think it just goes back to I just don't even buy clothes in general. Like if you look in my closet, it literally is like white, black, gray. Maybe there's a flannel that has a shit ton of dust on it that I never wear. Like it's just, maybe on like a suit or some fancy shoes or some shit. But I don't buy clothes. I don't just buy things. So, I mean, the likelihood of me buying a costume is not very high. So, I don't know, man. I've just never really dressed up. I told that one story last year where I dressed up as a bunch of balloons I taped to myself, and that was a horrible experience. But I'm not a big, You're
not a big costume guy, Joshua. Hey, I'm sorry. I got distracted for a second. There are like coyotes or wolves outside my window right now. Like, no joke. Like, I wish I was joking.
Oh wait, I think I hear them. I can hear him.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, you can kind of hear it. So that's creepy on its own. Just throwing that out there. But sorry, buddy. I know you weren't going to dress up for Halloween, so I'm still disappointed for the people. But give me 1 second. Hey, give me a moment. I want to go check this out real quick. This is kind of the perfect segue.
Go for it.
I'm literally going to leave the podcast just for a moment, everybody. Mia will cut it. Don't worry. You're not going to notice anything. Joshua, stay on the line. Give me a second.
I'm still here, buddy. I'm not going anywhere. This has never happened to Sean before. Sean, I don't even know if Sean's ever seen a coyote, to be honest with you. Because we know Sean doesn't care for nature at all. So there's that. I think this guy's secretly dressing up. I don't know. This guy's got something up his sleeve.
Hey, Joshua, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Okay. Yeah. I can hear you, buddy.
Just wanted to make sure you can hear me. I'm kind of lost, Joshua. I'm scared. I'm so scared right now, buddy.
I can believe it, folks.
Joshua, please give yourself a round of applause. Please welcome Big Frank, Joshua.
Big Frank. Oh, shit. He's back. He looks a little bit different.
Hey, Joshua. It's me, buddy. It's your boy, Big Frank. You remember me. You remember.
I think
in Vegas.
Once, yeah.
You were there with me in Vegas, Joshua. You and I together at that one strip club. You remember. You told me so many secrets, Joshua. You told me so many secrets about you. I can't even believe it. Anyways, what you guys doing in here? What is this? Is this one of those sex shows or one of those things where you take
Hey, Big Frank, this is nothing like this, Big Frank.
What's going on here, buddy?
Hey, you tell me what's going. Hey, Frank, how you been? I haven't seen you since maybe last year. I think it was the last time we ran into each other.
Joshua, buddy, I've been good. I've been down 6 feet under, Joshua. I've been chilling with the wormies, as you say, chilling with those good old wormies. I saw some things, Joshua. I saw some things. I heard some things. It's a whole mess of things out here, Joshua. So, I come up once a year for you, Joshua. And this is the first time I've ever been able to find you specifically. Because it's been hard. You a hard man to find, Joshua. A very hard man to find.
Yeah, I usually am. I mean, you got to look pretty hard to hunt me down. I'm not just going to be standing on the corner like one of your ladies of the night, up where you live.
Not my ladies
or down
of the
where you
night,
live, I should say.
Those are your ladies of the night. I give them specifically to you. You know that. You know that very well, Joshua. So, what do you guys do on this on this comical event here? Do you have anything?
Wow. Okay. Well, I didn't know Big Frank had the ability to switch cameras and do all this stuff. This guy's.
Hey, Joshua, we're back like nothing ever happened. Big Frank's hands might have touched a button he wasn't supposed to, if you understand my drift here, buddy.
Hey, Frank, where does a guy like you meet the ladies? That's what I want to know. Where does a guy, once a year, where are you going to meet the ladies? Because with a smile like that and a face like yours, I'm sure there's only got to be one out there for you. Where do you?
Well, Joshua, where I go to meet the ladies is a place that not a lot of humans can actually obtain, if you get my drift here, buddy. It's a place that you only find when you take that forever nap. They say the good things in life aren't free, but I beg to differ. So there's that. So maybe, Joshua, when you take that big old sleep of yours, you'll actually find where I meet the ladies, Joshua.
Okay.
So there's that.
Hopefully the lady friend you got has a sister, because where I'm going, I might need a little bit of help. Cause
yeah, Joshua, she got plenty of sisters, and she'll help you out good. Joshua, I learned something in my time with you in Vegas. Okay. I learned that even though you can't buy happiness, Joshua, a bottle of bourbon is damn near close enough. Am I right, boy? Am I right?
You're absolutely you're absolutely right. Bottle of bourbon is always nice, especially on the strip.
You're right, Joshua. Hey, so riddle me this, Joshua. Riddle me this here. You a man of science, correct? You a man of science.
Correct,
right?
Correct. I believe in the sciences.
As I went through my life, Joshua, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of having doubts, but Joshua, how does a man like me even exist? Like look at me, Joshua. I'm beautiful in my own right, but I don't even know, how did science make me?
I think like any real Frankenstein. Not that you're not a real Frankenstein, but I think a lot of real Frankensteins out there, they just get put together with good genetics, but not a whole lot of smarts. So you got the strength. Not calling you dumb, Frank, but clearly you're dead. So parts of you didn't make it. So I think it has to do with genetics. You got good strong genes, and they're pairing well with all the pieces of yourself there.
Well, Joshua, if I was back in my youth, I would knock you upside the head, buddy. I would send you straight to the goddamn moon. But I've realized how to stay calm in situations like this when I get told some bullshit.
That's nice.
The way I like to do it, Joshua, I just like to imagine I'm on stage, Joshua. Because when I'm on stage, nobody's listening.
So what is do you have a specialty? Do you got a talent when you're on stage? Like what does a guy like you do up on stage to draw
Joshua, my
audience?
talent is just being me, Joshua.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm just a man in a suit and bow tie, enjoying life's finest pleasures. So I don't need no talents, Joshua. I am the talent. Let that soak in for you real quick. Let that soak in for everybody. Delicious.
Got it. Like a sponge. I soaked up all that information, and I'm going to do nothing with it because it sounds like bullshit.
Well, good, Joshua.
To
I'm
me.
glad. Hey, buddy. I hear my tomb bells calling me, and I think I need to head out now. I believe Sean is back. I can see him over there looking at me. He looks very nice. He's very pretty. I appreciate that about him, But I will make this known now, Joshua. I will see you next year, now that I know how to find you.
Okay.
And I am coming for you, buddy. I'm going to get you.
I'm going to be here.
And I'm going to eliminate you like the rat that you will.
Thanks. I appreciate
Very
that,
well.
Frank.
Ladies and gentlemen, happy Halloween. I hope you had a great one. And I will see you when you're 6 feet deep. I'll go ahead and take my cue now, Sean. Thank you very much. Mia, go ahead and play me off. I appreciate that.
Well, everybody, that was Frank. I haven't seen Frank in a while. Really love the guy. He's been dead for a while, but still love him.
Oh, sorry about that, Joshua. I had to use the restroom.
No, it's fine. I ran into Big Frank.
Worries.
I ran into Frank while you were gone.
You met Big Frank?
Yeah, I met Big Frank. Yeah, it's been a while since I've met up with Frank. I think it was in Vegas. I think
in Vegas. Yeah. No, he was telling me. Yeah, that's good, man. I'm glad you guys finally re-met. That's actually pretty cool. I know he's been looking for you for a long time, so there's that. But did he say anything cool? Did he say anything racy or on the edge?
I mean, I don't know why he seemed to think that this was a sex show. I mean, do I got some like BDSM background going on? Do I like?
Oh, it's possible. I mean Frank really thinks that everything's a sex show.
Is that what he's
so there's that. Yeah, that's what he was born under a weird time, Joshua. The Rat Pack era. Rat Pack era really got to him, So he was just he was on one all the time. But he did leave me a note here. It says that he is coming back next year. Is that what that says? Did he say that to you? Did he say he's coming back next year?
Frank said that same exact thing to me, and I told him when he comes back. I actually, I don't know if I told him this, but I mentioned if he's got a lady friend, maybe you can hook us up. I'm sure my girlfriend wouldn't mind me talking to somebody who's dead.
Yeah, I don't think she would either.
She probably wouldn't.
I think that'll be okay.
Be okay with that? Yeah. Once
and
a year?
Also, my camera was all fucked up. What the fuck happened? Did he push a button or?
No, I think it's because Frank is he's like 12 feet tall. So I think he's pretty big. I think the camera had to be adjusted in order to fit his size.
To fit his giant head
into the camera. Yeah.
Makes sense.
I think he did.
Makes sense.
He must be in production because he seemed to capture the shot really well.
I guess. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Hey, how did he sound though? Did he sound good? Did he sound decent?
Frank may have had a cold. He might have had a cold, but he's buried under the ground for more than half the year. So I would imagine he's got some dirt all up in his shit.
Yeah, all up in his lungs and stuff. Yeah, I know.
So
anyways, that was good. I'm glad you met him. I'm glad he finally found you. So that's really cool. Should we just move on from that? Just kind of just move. Let's go to the newsroom or something.
I'm a little disappointed. Because Frank left before he gave me the opportunity to share with him a scary story.
Oh, shit. Damn it. You know what? I will let him know for next year. That way he can sit down with you and we can hash out a little scary story together. That'd be cool.
So I prepared a story. I mean, I didn't know he was going to come on so soon, but I wanted to get his opinion on this story that, I half wrote.
You half wrote? I half wrote a story.
I half wrote, maybe a little less than half, but maybe you can give me a little bit of feedback on my story because you've been telling stories. I think it's, I want the opportunity to also tell a story.
Okay.
So if you give me a minute, I'm going to share my screen.
Of course.
And we're going to get into this little story that I got prepared for everybody.
Yeah, man, for sure.
So give me just a minute.
Yeah, go for it. You do your thing. I'll go ahead and vamp for the people a little bit. Hey, guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much even more for watching this Halloween spectacular. If everything went well, hopefully it wasn't too much of a chaotic mess. So we do appreciate that. We do appreciate you. Hopefully you had a good and safe Halloween. But we will see what Joshua has planned up over here. I'm kind of scared.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready for this? So. For the story? Okay. Here we go.
All right.
Ooh. On a chilly Halloween night, a group of trick-or-treaters, dressed as ghosts, witches, and skeletons, stumbled upon the old abandoned house on Blackwater Street. The house had a reputation for being haunted, but the kids, fueled by candy and the curiosity for the dead, decided to venture inside. As they pushed open the creaky door, a gust of cold wind greeted them, carrying whispers that sent shivers down their spines. The hallway was dimly lit by flickering candles, casting eerie shadows on the walls. "Let's stick together," whispered Jack, the oldest of the group, as they stepped further into the house. The floorboards groaned under their weight, and every step echoed through the empty rooms. They reached a grand staircase, its banister covered in dust. As they ascended, the whispers grew louder. "Vanished into oblivion," almost as if the house itself was alive. At the top of the stairs, they found a door slightly ajar, with a faint, ghostly light seeping through the crack. Curiosity got the better of them, and they pushed the door open. Inside, they found a room filled with old, dusty furniture and a large mirror that seemed to glow with an otherworldly light. As they approached the mirror, their reflections twisted and distorted, showing them visions of their deepest fears. Suddenly, the door slammed shut behind them, and the room grew colder. The mirror's surface rippled like water, and ghostly figures began to emerge, their hollow eyes staring at the children. Panicked, the kids tried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge. The ghostly figures surrounded them, their whispers growing louder and more menacing. "I am unbound," the children screamed, but their voices were swallowed by darkness. Outside, the house stood silent and still, as if nothing had happened. The trick-or-treaters were never seen again, and the old house on Blackwater Street remained a place of fear and mystery, its secrets locked away forever.
There you go, buddy.
God damn, Joshua. That was great. That was wonderful. Listen, your AI voices need a little work, but your visuals were spectacular. I loved it. So Joshua played us a little video clip of everything that was being described in that story. It was pretty awesome. Like, hats off to you, my dude. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
That was wonderful.
It was a fun little story to put together. Yeah, it was
Oh
definitely
yeah, for
fun.
sure. I want to know more about the Blackwater Street house now. Like, I want to know what other people it's eaten, or like what other kids it's taken.
That is the one story of many. There's going to be multiple chapters. I don't know how far we could take this Halloween kind of stories, but be on the lookout for some more fun stories coming out of this podcast, because we got ideas, and I think me and Sean are both full of stories to tell.
Oh yeah,
and maybe some of y'all would gonna enjoy these things. So be on the lookout. Should be fun.
Yeah, I loved it, dude. Good job. Congratulations. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Holy shit. We got spooky stories. We had a guest on. I mean, can this episode get even more awesome, Joshua? Can this get even more amazing?
We haven't even hit the newsroom yet. Is that where we're going to slide over to next? Is that
you know what? I don't want to hit the newsroom just yet, buddy. Okay. I don't want to hit the newsroom just yet. I know we're a little early, but I'm too fucking excited for this next thing that we're going to do right now.
Okay.
Joshua, we've been doing all these AI songs, and the AI tunes and tracks, they're sometimes they're hit and miss, right? Sometimes they're bangers, sometimes they're not. Joshua, I have another AI track this week that I don't know. I just want your opinion on it, because last week you said that the other track wasn't a banger, and the more I listened to it, the more I was like, yeah, he's probably right. This probably isn't the best track in the world. So I had to step up my game, Joshua. I had to step up my game to something greater. So I did something in a different genre of music. So let me go ahead and let me share my screen now, buddy. And for those of you listening, you don't have to worry about anything. You just keep listening. Joshua, we're back here. Sorry for the delay.live/AI radio. You can find all our tracks that we've made throughout the weeks. But here's our latest track, Joshua. If you're okay with this, this one is called A Scream Away, Joshua. A Scream Away. So here you go. I hope you can hear it.
I can hear it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Night creeps on whispers in the dark. Pumpkin queens ghosts on a lark. Shadows dance under the moon. Witches cackle haunting tune. Black cats prowl eyes glowing bright. Skeletons rattling in the night. Cobwebs weave tales untold. Graveyard secrets legends old. Ooh, it's spooky nights. Monsters creeping, giving frights. Candles flicker, shadows play. Halloween peaks are white, goblins giggle in delight. Werewolves howling, breaking chains, bats in flight, it never wanes. Faces hidden behind a mask, haunting laughter, a simple task. Doorbells ringing, trick or treat, costumes clashing, never wanes. Vampires grim peaks are white, goblins giggle in delight. Goblins giggle in delight, goblins giggle in delight. Ooh, it's spooky night, monsters creeping, giving fright. Candles flicker, shadows play, Halloween's just a scream away. Bases hidden behind a mask, haunting laughter, a simple task. Doorbells ringing, trick or treat, costumes clashing on. Mirror on the wall, what do you see? A million faces all pretending to be. Time flies by in a blink, you and me, trying to catch the future, it's wild and free. Streetlights flicker, shadows play, cobweb shiver, kids won't stay. Got my squad, we're on the move, every treat's a clever groove. Pumpkin faces glowing bright, can't hide from us, not tonight. Spider webs and haunted doors, swagging bags, but we want more.
There you go, Joshua.
Ooh.
There is your latest AI track, buddy.
I'm putting that in my, that's going in my mixtape right now. Yeah, I said mixtape. Yeah.
Mixtape. You're going to record that onto your tape and put that in.
Yeah, I'm putting that in my mixtape right now. That's a good one. I truly think that's a banger. That's a banger.
All right. There you go. Joshua's approval of a banger. Yeah, I like it.
Somebody's going to be fucking around with that song and they'll be like, oh, this is just some little song. And then it's just going to hit. And they're going to blow out their speakers, and then we're going to get a letter in the mail saying you guys blew out my speakers, and it's going to be this thing. And sorry, I'm putting it out there. We're not paying for your speakers.
Not paying for the
speakers,
bro.
Watch your shit, but play it loud. Let everybody hear it, because that is a good one.
Listen, Joshua, I spent way too long on that song than I want to admit.
Sounded good.
Let me put it this way. That song did not originally sound like that.
I
had to adjust and readjust, as you should know with your AI messing up of stuff over there. But I was very happy with the product, and I was like, this has to get Joshua's banger of approval. And so I'm glad it did, because it did take me a little bit too long to do that.
That's gonna hit. That's gonna surprise some people. They're gonna be like, "Whoa!" That's gonna turn heads.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, that's gonna turn some freaking heads, buddy.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Great job.
Anyways, that was it. I just wanted to throw that out there. Happy Halloween, everybody, because I just wanted to give you guys a banger. And I did create another one, Joshua, but I'm gonna save it for next week because it'll bring in what one of our topics is: saying goodbye to Halloween and saying hello to Thanksgiving. Let's head on over to the newsroom, Joshua. Let's finally get into some content on this episode.
Let's do it. All right, Sean.
Go ahead and read them to me, Joshua, because you're kind of blurry.
As we know,
right
nothing works. That is my name. Nothing works over here. Nothing works, man. All right. So for the first topic, if you want to come chat with us, give us something in the comments down here. We got Halloween. What's scarier? That's how that I wrote that shit. I don't really write very well. Next on the list is Halloween pranks for y'all.
Yep.
Next on the list is, do you think black cats are bad luck?
Ooh, okay.
It's, we never know. We never know.
Never know.
The next one on the list is, has a movie made you scared of something? It's supposed to say in real life, but clearly just cut that shit off.
Of course.
So yes, has a movie done that? And the final one on the list, and we're going to get to it, and it's a sad one, but goodbye Halloween, hello Thanksgiving. So first sad on the list, Sean. I know it's gonna be sad, but you got to say goodbye. But you know what? A lot of times, the thing that you love, they eventually come back. So I think Halloween will come back. Let's build ourselves up.
I really want to meet Big Frank.
I mean, maybe I'll go meet him down under.
Down under. Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Is that a foreshadowing? You're gonna be 6 feet under. Weird. All right, the first one. What do you got?
All right, Halloween. What's scarier? Okay, Sean, I'm going to throw out a couple things to you. And if anybody wants to participate, because this is a chat with us, participate. It's just, we love all you guys, so we want to hear the feedback.
Comment.
So
the doobly-doo.
Here we go. Come chat with us. So, Sean, what is scarier? The Exorcist or The Shining, in your opinion?
Ooh. Exorcist. Exorcist has got to be way scarier. I think because The Shining is too like they're both really realistic, but I think The Shining has a little bit more fantasy level to it. But in Exorcism, the way it's portrayed like that seems more like in tune with reality, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So I would say definitely at The Exorcist. That's scary for sure.
And I was going back and forth because like The Exorcist, like that's like a real thing. These are documented cases.
Yeah.
The Shining kind of took place in a haunted, and that hotel's actually real. You know, it's a real hotel that they shot that in. So it's like, that's kind of creepy in itself.
But it's not haunted. Just putting that out there.
Yeah,
it's not haunted.
It's not haunted. That's totally like made up. But I bet you it brings in a shit ton of like visitors and tourists based upon like that whole movie. But I think I'm going to backtrack a little bit, and I think The Exorcist is probably scarier, just due to the fact that when the head starts spinning. Any child that gets taken over and turns into just a straight demon is freaky as shit. So, I agree with you. Yeah, The Exorcist. All right. So next on the Halloween, what's scarier? You can answer this as truthful or as not truthful as you want to. Same with everybody else listening. What is scarier, your boss or your in-laws?
Ooh. I'd probably say my boss. But it's not like scary, like, oh, boo, scary. It's more like, the anxiety, the stress that this guy's given me,
Mm-hmm.
So I would say that.
Go with the boss.
Yeah, going with the boss.
I'm just going to keep it short, and I'm not scared of any of you sons of bitches. So no disrespect, just kidding.
Wow. What a cop-out. Look, this man can't even admit to what he's scared of. So he's so scared, he can't even admit it.
No, well, I think the days of being scared of your boss is kind of over. And I don't want to turn this into one of these things, but like people call people will call HR in a minute on you. So the days of your boss being able to walk up to you, chest bump you and say, get the fuck over there, get to work. I'm writing you, like basically treating you like shit to make you like scared of them. I think those days are over. So your boss really can't scare you nowadays because they're just as scared as you, if you think about it, because they don't want HR called on them. So the boss really isn't going to like scare me in a way because they just can't. When the in-laws, the in-laws can intimidate me in a way, but I love my in-laws. So it's like, they don't scare me either. So for me, none of them are scarier. So it's kind of hard to like, it's not really a cop out. I was just curious.
Woohoo, Joshua, woohoo. I'm over here. I'm not scared of nothing. I'm not scared. I'm Joshua. I'm not scared of nothing.
No, there's things I'm scared of, but that wasn't the question. But moving on. The final one I have on this list for what is scarier. Okay, I got 3 of them here. Dracula, Frankenstein, or the Wolfman. What's scarier?
I think Wolfman. Wolfman because he can't control himself, Like Dracula, Frankenstein can control themselves to an extent. But I think Wolfman is like you're a wild card, buddy. You're a wild card, One day you'll be sleeping in bed, cuddling nice and close. All of a sudden that full moon rises. And boom, instant werewolf. Doesn't know what's going on. Rips you to pieces. Werewolf in London style, dude. That's what I'm saying. Werewolf.
Yeah, I think when I wrote this, I was initially scared of, I was going to say Frankenstein, but Frank showed up for the episode, so I can't be afraid of Frank now.
Yeah, big Frank.
Man. I think I got to go with Wolfman too. I think I'm going to have to jump on the bandwagon and say, getting chewed up by a Wolfman would not be. Getting chewed up by a man in general scares me. So there you go. There's something that scares you or me. So yeah, Wolfman. There you go.
All right.
All right. Moving on, man. So for the next one I got here is Halloween prank, Sean. So when it comes to Halloween, did you like grow up as a kid like doing Halloween? Is there any pranks that you did? Like, for example, did you ever go around like toilet papering houses or like say ringing the doorbell and just like taking off and just being a dick? Is there anything like you did as a Halloween prank to people?
No, not really. I think the closest thing I got to that was the ringing of the doorbells. That's the only thing that I've ever did was ring doorbells and then run away. But yeah, I never TP'd anybody's houses or egged anybody's car or anything like that. I saw a lot of people do that, and I was like, that looks cool. But yeah, I was never one of those cool kids, Joshua. You know,
I don't know.
I can't tell. Cool. I don't know if you can tell by this physique. Not one to be outside in the outdoors. You know, so.
Yeah, no, I did all those. I was a dick.
I bet you were. Yeah,
yeah.
You seem like a type, Joshua.
You know, but back in the day, toilet paper wasn't as expensive, so you can get away with that shit. You know what I mean? Like you can just get away with that shit. Just throwing toilet paper everywhere. You know, nobody's using it to wipe their ass. They're just throwing it all over the streets. And like
it all over. You get toilet paper, son. You get toilet paper.
Exactly.
Tossing it.
I mean, isn't that what they throw down at New Year's? Isn't it just a bunch of toilet paper they just throw at everybody? Is that what they do?
Maybe. I mean, I'm sure there is, but I always think of it as like more confetti. I don't think, unless that's dyed toilet paper. I don't know. I don't know how to make
I thought they threw toilet paper because they knew like people were shitting in the street, so they gave them something to wipe their butt. Yeah, I thought that was the thing. No.
Right. Someone's got to fact check Joshua on that. Hey, TikTok. People used to throw toilet paper at people because they fucking shitting in the streets. Let us know in the comments.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But times are different back then. Times are different. And then ring the doorbell. I did that too. I was such an asshole. We used to go around like 2:30 in the morning. And just
what the
light
fuck?
Up. Yeah, like light up. I know people are gonna go, well, where were your parents at? Well, of course they were asleep. You know, where were you? Of course, yeah, my parents are asleep. I was climbing out the window.
Frank's looking for you, bro. You're a fucking dick.
But come on, man. When you were a kid, like having this kind of fun on Halloween, like Halloween was the day you could have a pass for pranks. This is the time when the ghosts come out and when you can just be as spooky and fucked up as you want. You know what I mean? In a controlled kind of way.
I guess.
Yeah, but we never really got away with it because we were always those kids in the neighborhood that were known for this.
They already
shit.
knew you.
They already knew.
Yeah, they knew who it was.
Yeah,
they just went to your house in the morning and were like, someone beat the shit out of this kid.
Yeah, I know. Literally, Dad pulls out the belt. It's a wrap. Not doing that again.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So Halloween.
Actually, before we move on, Joshua, when do you think you stopped doing pranks? Like, how old do you think you were? Were you 16, 17, or are you still doing pranks now in your 60s? Like, what the fuck's going on?
I think the minute I stopped doing pranks is when I knew the consequences were more severe. Just like anything else, the older you get, the more severe the consequences. So as a kid, when you're like 12 years old and you're going to somebody's house and just ringing the doorbell and just running off, you know, they're kind of like, fucking kids. If you do that as a 30-year-old man, you're going to people's doors and you're fucking ringing the doorbells and running off in the middle of the night, you're gonna get shot. Like, you can't keep fucking around. You can't do that. Like,
this is my land. You got to stay away.
It's the same thing with, we're kind of getting off topic here, but it's the same thing with hide and go seek. Like, playing hide and go seek as a kid was fun, but playing hide and go seek as an adult, running around the neighborhood and just hiding behind trees and cars and bushes and jumping over fences and shit, like, you're going to get shot. They're going to be like, you're not playing, you're trying to break into my house.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, good point. All right.
Yeah, it's side
so,
tangent.
Like, you were like 12 or what?
Like, I knew I was too old. I was too old to play hide and go seek when we got busted by the cops because somebody called the cops on us and they literally like had us sitting on the curb in handcuffs, like half arrested because we were like adults running around playing hide and go seek. Like, it was stupid. Dude. Like, yeah, like.
Fucking
I don't want to grow up. Being young and having fun is what I'd love to do forever. But at some point, you can't do this kind of shit. Pranks you can't get away with. Kids can do it. True. Adults, you're going to jail.
Damn, straight up, bro. Straight up.
You're going to jail. So yeah, it's probably the consequences when I changed my mind to stop fucking around. Yeah. All right, next. All right. Next? Black cat, Sean. Do you think black cats are like, you know... Are they like a bad luck, do you think?
No, Joshua, I do not. I have one black cat in particular who I love more than the entire earth itself. My little boy Boots. I don't see him anymore because he's back home. But I know he's loved, and I know he doesn't know who I am. So black cats are not bad luck. I think they're actually the opposite of bad luck, Joshua. I believe they're good luck. I believe they're the karma equivalent of watching somebody get pulled over after they speed in front of you. Like that's what I believe black cats are. So no,
All right, so
black cats are not bad luck.
I'm like you. Like I had a black cat growing up. This cat's name was actually called Wine Cooler. What? Can't name your cat Wine Cooler or what? What's going on?
Oh my God, I almost spit all my zombie out. That was amazing. Your cat was named Wine Cooler.
Yeah.
That's fucking, hey, more power to you, man. More
Yeah,
power
yeah.
to you.
It's a cool cat. You know what I mean? But that cat was not bad
Literally,
luck.
He a cool cat. He a wine cooler.
Wine Cooler. Yeah, I'm
All
a
right,
fan of cats. The only bad luck about that cat is because we live by the creek. There's a creek that backs into my parents' house, and it used to go down there and rub around in poison oak, and so it'd come into the house and you'd like rub on it, and then you get like poison oak all over yourself, which kind of sucked.
That's awful.
So if there's any bad thing about it, it's like shit. Now you're gonna get poison oak on you, which kind of sucked. But one last thing on that, like bad omens, because thinking bringing up black cats and all. Do you believe in any other bad omens before we move on? Like, broken mirrors. What are the other ones I got here? Is opening an umbrella indoors?
No,
like,
that one I don't
in any of that.
I believe in broken mirrors for sure, and
Okay.
I also believe in the stepping underneath a ladder one. It's weird, but yeah, I don't ever step underneath ladders. Yeah, not doing
Yeah, that
it.
doesn't bother. I mean, I'll do all those just to prove a point.
I know you will. I mean, look at where you are now. All right, this is why.
I mean, hey,
This is-
when you got a
this is
cat
why
named Wine
you're-
Cooler, you live on the edge, bro. You don't just. Yeah, next.
Oh
Next.
God.
Here we go.
Yeah.
All right. How about a movie? Here we go. Has a movie
Ooh, yes.
ever made you scared of something in real life?
Yes, Joshua. Yes. The movie Signs has made me deathly terrified of aliens.
Okay.
Of
All right.
aliens,
I thought
Joshua.
you were gonna
I'm
say
scared of
cornfields.
them.
Some shit.
No,
I was
not
like,
cornfields. I don't care about cornfields. Cornfields are cool. We just recently went into a corn maze to celebrate Halloween stuff. That took us about 30 minutes to get out of, which was extremely long. It was really muddy, but it was kind of fun.
Jesus.
Also, don't let people take you into corn mazes because they're essentially just hikes in a cornfield. So if you don't like going on hikes, don't go to a cornfield. Like it gets simple. But the cornfield illusion, it's like, oh, you're going to go into a corn maze. It's going to be really fun. It turns out to be a 30-minute hike, and it's fun, but it's a workout. And you're slipping and sliding in mud, and it's like, ooh. Anyways, but aliens, that's right. Aliens. It's always aliens. Aliens made the pyramids, bro. Like, yeah, it was the aliens. So,
Yeah,
what about you?
Kids.
I'm sorry?
Kids. Yeah. You ever seen a movie like with
Kids?
the kids who get like exorcists? Exorcists. Kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like how they just kids are just evil, bro. Like I think they're cool, but man, like they can really be too honest with you. So sometimes you just scare the shit out of you. You don't know what they're gonna say. Like, hey, what's going on, bro? Ah, you're stupid. Oh shit. Like,
Fuck.
like
sorry.
yeah. Like, so I don't know. Like kids kind of can be. They can freak you out a little bit. You know what I mean? They just
I see that.
they got a lot to teach you, even as an adult. So they kind of scare the shit out of me. Sometimes. Yeah.
I mean, what about Children of the Corn, Joshua? Did that ever scare you? I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
cornfields and
those are kids. Those are kids, man. Every creepy movie has kids in it. Every creepy movie.
So then I gotta ask this then. If there was, like, let's just say, for example, the movie Signs, right? We all know Signs is about aliens. But
Yeah.
what if there was an alien kid? Would that scare you?
Absolutely. It would scare me even more because it's from outer space and it's in the form of a child. Everything that I fear. Like, dude, of course.
Oh, fuck.
Of course.
All right.
Man.
All right.
Kids,
You
kids
win.
are
You win.
freaky, man. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I'll give you that. Kids, like, depicted in movies as, like, when they're trying to be scary is actually pretty terrifying. So, yes, I'll give you. And just for the record, in real life, kids are scary. Like, sometimes kids will be, like, connected. We've talked about this before. The aura, right? The aura, the surrounding aura that you have around
The
you.
energy?
Kids
Yeah.
are hella in tune with that shit. And sometimes, just like cats, will stare into corners of walls and be like, oh, hi. Good to see you again.
Yeah.
I really like seeing you. And just creepy shit like that. Just fucking out of the blue. So.
And you know what's
Kids,
wild? We actually gave kids a holiday called Halloween where they could just roam around the streets and just scare the shit out of you even more.
This
like
is how
I
they
did.
re-intune themselves, Joshua. They take Halloween and they use all the energy, the evil energy, and they just suck it all in through their buttholes and fucking puke it all out with candy.
Don't say that. Mia, please get rid of that. Holy shit.
She's going to keep that in because it's already fucking, we're almost at the end. Nobody's listening to us at this point.
Yeah. We're baked. All right. Should we get to the end of it?
I hate to say it, but Joshua, all good things must come to an end.
Yes, they will. They do. Sean,
Yeah, Joshua.
tell me how you feel about this Halloween coming to an end.
Buddy, every year it comes and goes way too quickly. It makes me sad. It makes me upset. It's my favorite time of year. The spooky season. The vibes of the spooky season. The ability to meet people like Big Frank and just like have a good time, you know. But it also makes me grateful because even though we lose it every year, it just gives you something to look forward to in the next year. And that is what really keeps me going, you know, just knowing that Halloween is now just another 365 days away. Joshua, it was like 275 days ago, or however many days it is now, that we were just talking about January things. We were talking about birthstones and shit. We were just filling air, you know, all to get us to this point right now. The Halloween week, the Halloween episode. You know, we've come a long way, buddy. And because of that, I am also very happy. But yes, I am sad to see Halloween go, and I will be happy when it comes back to us. But now we can just look forward to other things, Joshua. We can look forward to things like Christmas and Thanksgiving and New Year's.
Like I said, Christmas before Thanksgiving.
Well, because nobody really cares about Thanksgiving because it was a holiday invented by America to celebrate the killing of my people, Joshua. The murdering, the executing of my people. All right?
Wait, I didn't know you were part turkey. What?
I know. Actually,
Oh.
I'm part ham. Delicious
ham and
pig.
turkey. I know. You eat ham, yeah, on Thanksgiving. I don't think you're a big turkey guy, are you?
No, I love turkey. I'm
you
more of
know.
a turkey guy than I am a ham guy, to be honest. But I will eat them both. This gut has no judgment. So. How do you feel, Joshua? How do you feel about the spooky season? Do you think you celebrated enough with the spooky season, or do you want to celebrate more? What are you going to do? You going to let some of this stuff stay for the next few weeks?
I think I can
morning?
appreciate the spook. I enjoy the darkness. I enjoy the earlier sunsets. I feel like they're prettier than the summer sunsets. I'm really bummed that there's Christmas stuff all around us already. I feel like it's just this big daddy commercialized, like we bought too much shit, let's shove it down people's throat because we don't want to have to continue to store it and lose money on all this stuff. So they're getting it out earlier and earlier every single year. So man, I really wish Halloween got the same kind of love, because Christmas can be all about, it can be all about just here, here's a gift. Now you need to like me, or here's this, or here's that. Let's brighten everything up. When in reality, everybody turns back to death because everybody's broke, like, yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. I do wish Halloween would last longer. But unfortunately, like all good things come to an end, and Halloween is going to be one of these things. But this stuff can stay up.
What a bummer. What a bummer. I will tell you right now, folks, for those of you listening, I'm leaving all this shit up until the end of November, because even though Halloween is over, for me, the spooky season continues on until I actually get to December. And December, 1 month of Christmas, and that's all you get. And then after that, you're gonzo. You're gonzo. I'll celebrate like fucking spring flowers and shit. I'll put a bunch of flowers back here or whatever. But yeah. So yes, it's sad, but ladies and gentlemen, we have to move on from Halloween. Please welcome your overlords into Thanksgiving, the turkey goblins. Here they come.
It's gonna be tough. I wonder if we're gonna pardon another turkey again this year. Don't they do that every year? Don't they pardon turkeys?
Joshua, we should pardon the turkey. We should have our first sorry for the delay pardoning of the turkey. We're going to set that up. We're going to figure a way to do it. I'm going to ask Mia some questions. We'll get back to you on that.
Pardon. I know I'm not bringing a turkey into this space. I got too much shit going on. I don't need no turkey shit in my house.
The mailman works in mysterious ways, and we've got connections.
Yeah. It's a connection we don't want.
All right, buddy. Hey, let's move on here. Let's land this Halloween episode one last time for the Halloween season. Let's get some fortunes. Let's get some spooky finds. Let's bring this bad boy down to trick or treat land.
All right. Well, before I get to the fortune, I got to show something off. I completed a set, and this is a Funko set. This is an unlikely set that I would buy. Normally I wouldn't. I would just kind of walk past this, but this set I couldn't pass up, and I'm glad I didn't, and I'm going to tell you why. But first, I got to show you what set it is.
All right. Sure. I'm willing and waiting. Joshua is bent over, beautifully bent over.
This, my friends, is the lovely Halloween spooky edition of... Do you know what these are, Sean?
Are those Care Bears, bro?
These are. This is the Halloween edition of the Care Bears right here.
Oh my God. That is amazing. Joshua, that is spectacular. Is that the complete set? Yeah. Well, you said that, but yeah. That's the complete set?
The complete set right here. Here we go. This is all of them.
Wow. Holy shit. That is, buddy, that's awesome.
So I got the complete set, Sean, which is pretty awesome. I found this set at GameStop, but the cool thing about this set right here is at GameStop, it was a buy one, get one free. Okay.
Oh,
which I thought was pretty cool, right? Because you can complete the set. Would you like to guess which one of these is worth around $100?
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna say the one on the bottom left, the red one. That guy. Yeah, I'm gonna say him. Okay. Yes.
No, Sean. That one is not worth $100.
Oh my God, who's worth $100? It's the green one, the Frankenstein one.
So the one that I got for free for the buy one get one free, and if you're near GameStop and you want to get a quick, fun, fast, get money find, this one right here.
Oh shit! None of them. Okay, that one. Joshua is pointing to what's the character's name, Joshua? I can't read it. I'm sorry.
That one is the Cheer Bear. As a Bride of Frankenstein. That's the Bride of Frankenstein.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So that was part of the buy one get one free. And when I got home, because I got the little Funko app, I encourage everybody who has Funkos to get the app because it's pretty cool. Keep track of all your stuff. But I scanned it and I was like, holy shit! I didn't believe it at first. But that one right there is worth around like $95, $100.
Holy
believe it or not.
Shit! God damn.
Yes, sir. So if you see that,
amazing.
Sean, if you see that somewhere, or anybody listening finds that little guy somewhere, swoop that thing up because that's $100 Funko right there.
That's awesome. Hey, congratulations, buddy. But I gotta ask, what the hell were you doing in a GameStop?
Do people not go in GameStops no more?
No, GameStops are like a dying store. Like what? Okay, to be fair, I was just recently in a GameStop, but I was buying. I was buying Super Mario. The new Mario Party Jamboree game. So that was completely the reason you would go. Why did you specifically go to a GameStop? You don't buy games, do you?
Yeah, I do. Well, my girlfriend has a Nintendo Switch, and we were in there just kind of poking around. And she has. I've been slowly like getting her more of the Mario Land ones or Mario 3D, Mario Deluxe. I've been kind of. And sometimes you can go in there and find them used or whatever. So. While I was in there, I came across these, and believe it or not, GameStop has a shit ton of Funkos. Ones you won't find in Target, ones you won't find in Walgreens. Wherever you're going, they tend to have exclusive ones as well. So, like I said before, sometimes just kind of fishing, looking around a little bit, you might find a little hidden gem, and that day I did for free. Came up on the little guy right there.
Well, shit, buddy. Congratulations. Excuse me for not believing that you went into GameStops. So I apologize for that. But yeah, good job. Fucking amazing. Do you have any more? Is that it?
No, that's it. I just wanted to show that set off. I mean, I actually do have the mystery pop still. We'll get into that probably.
We'll do that next week.
Yeah, we'll do that next week or whatever. But yeah, man, that's what I got for today. Do you got any fun finds or anything before we get to the
buddy.
fortunes?
I was gonna pull off a big bang, but shit, that was amazing. Good find, dude. Good find.
Solid find, yeah.
My fun find, my spooky find for this last episode of Halloween. Sad again, R.I.P. Halloween. But Joshua, I was able to finally find my beautiful Wolfman, the Funko exclusive. So now I have the entire collection, as you can see right behind me over there, the whole collection of them. They're over here. They're just, look at them. They're beautiful. They're all right here. And now he's right here too. They're all together, finally. It's beautiful.
I do love that set.
I got them all, buddy. I got them all before the season ended, and I was very happy when I saw this little guy up there. I was like, this guy's coming home with me. And the cashier was like, this is the last one. And I was like,
oh, shit.
I know it is. But he didn't know what I was talking about because he didn't know that I had the whole set already, and I was just missing this one. But he was actually saying that this was the last one that they had in stock right there that day. But there you go. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Badass, yeah.
Happy Halloween. Joshua, let's get a fortune.
All right.
For the love of God,
Yeah,
please, Halloween gods, give us something good. We've just been good boys. You know, we're just asking for a little treat. That's all.
I'm going dirty. I'm going the dirty dozen this time around because we got to get dirty with it. It's Halloween. Let's get dirty. If you don't know what I'm talking about, these are fortune cookies I got on Amazon. These are the part of the dirty dozen. There's a boozy dozen. You can buy them as a set, which I did, and the boozy's kind of been a little bit of boozy. It's been a little bunk. So we're going to go with
lackluster.
Yeah, lackluster.
Not so good.
Yeah, not good. So let's get a little boozy with it.
No.
Oh fuck, dude! I hate when I do that. I just get shit all over the place, dude. Every time. Maybe that's why my shit's all broken. I got all these crumbs everywhere. All right. Yeah, John laughs because it could be true. I could have just crumbs all in my keyboard.
That's probably true.
Shit all over the place. I got to do a hard reset when we get off here in a minute. Well, everybody, we've come to that time. Here is your fortune for this October 29th, 2024, episode 57 from, once again, The Dirty Dozen. Your karaoke performance will be remembered for a briefly exposed nipple.
Wait, didn't we just read that one?
God damn it. I'm opening another one.
You're going to open another one.
I'm going to open another one. We read that one already.
Yeah,
we read that one already.
Completely. Hey, Joshua, how about you give us another fortune, buddy? Give us a good one.
All right. Jesus, man. Here we go. One more time for the person in the back that fell asleep 45 minutes ago. Here is your fortune for today's podcast on October 29th, 2024, episode 57. Your quivering thighs long for just one thing, a space heater in your cubicle.
That's not bad. That is not bad. I will accept that one. That's a good one.
Right?
That's a good one. All right. I like that one. Yeah. Because my quivering thighs do want a space heater.
Yeah. So there's your fortune, everybody. I hope you like that. I got a chuckle out of that one.
Oh, that's great. Hey, let me give you guys some unlucky numbers for this Halloween week. Here they are. 16, 20, 22, 30, 35, 43, and 47. Once again, your unlucky numbers for the week are 16, 20, 22, 30, 35, 43, and 47, Joshua. 47, dude. You know, we've done 57 episodes, which is kind of nice. Joshua.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
We've made it, buddy. A Halloween sensational, spectacular show. I'm sad, buddy. I'm sad. I don't want to let it go. I don't want to let it go, man. I just want to stay here with you and just rock on to Halloween forever. But I know, Joshua, I know we got to let it go. So please let the people know anything left on your mind for this Halloween season. What do you got to tell them?
All I have to say is be safe. Love your neighbor. If a kid comes, be safe, man, because shit's getting weird right now. So just, I think is that from the good book, Love Thy Neighbor? I think they say that, right?
Oh, I think it was Love Thy Neighbor's Wife.
Oh my God. Hey, but you know what? You never mow another man's lawn, if I can give you a piece of advice. And you never clean another man's pool. Yeah. You just don't do it. You don't stick in. Yeah, you just don't stick your pool. Yeah, just don't do it. Yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this. But yeah, anyways, like I always say, man, I appreciate all you guys. We're, a bunch of dorks on here. So as always, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Tune in next week. And I know Sean's got some beautiful words, probably about my feet or some shit.
Whoa,
take it away, Sean.
Hey, Jesus Christ, my dude. Slow your roll here, man. Slow your roll.
All right. Sorry.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, Joshua's right. I am going to talk about his feet, but not yet. Listen, we do appreciate you. We do really love you guys watching and listening and commenting and let us knowing all the fun stuff. I will say this. Have a safe and a happy Halloween. We hope that you guys enjoy it, have fun, live your best moments in your best time right now. And we will do this again next week. And, we are happy to have you guys with us. But Joshua, one last time for Halloween, you and me, those little Piggly Wigglies, we're going to dip them inside some candy corn. And then we're just going to smush them together again like this. Smush, 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 smush. And it's going to be sensational, buddy. It's going to be sensational.
Oh, my goodness.
But before we leave, Joshua, because I can't hold my excitement forever, I want to give people a little preview on next week's song. It's called Halloween Forever. This will take us out for next week. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. I'm very sad now, Joshua. The Halloween is over, but
hey,
here you go, guys. We will see you guys next week. Enjoy this little taste of another AI song.
Leaves are falling, streets are bare. Pumpkin lights no longer there. Witches' hats and ghostly charms swap for turkeys and farm buns. Candy corn and pumpkin spice fade away like cool advice. Skeletons and haunted dreams trade for gravy and whipped creams. Oh Halloween, dear Halloween, wish you'd stay and be my scene. I close my eyes and hear your song. Halloween, please don't be gone. Creepy fairs and midnight screams now replaced by grateful fiends. Spooky winds and eerie nights swap for foods and family sights. Oh, honey corn and pumpkin spice fade away like cool advice. Skeletons and haunted dreams trade for gravy and whipped creams.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
I love it.
We'll see you guys next week. Deuces.
Cheers.